Hi, today is day 6, Saturday, so happy weekend. Um, Today we're going to combine all of the things that we've done throughout the week. Both today and tomorrow we'll be doing this where we combine them in different ways, so we won't do the same thing today and tomorrow. But with that being said, this will be a fuller flow. Props, a blanket for supporting your knees, water bottle, or blocks, something maybe to bring the ground up to you. This can be helpful in a couple different postures, and that's up to you. I'll give some options. Yeah, that's all of my introduction. I'm Bonnie, so let's get started in a tall, comfortable seat. Maybe bringing a blanket under your hips. Sitting tall. And starting with your attention on your breath. Just taking this moment to arrive here in class, arrive here on the mat, showing up for yourself in movement. Seeing if you could take some deeper inhales and some longer exhales. About 3 more right here. And at the end of your third breath, begin to roll through your shoulders, flutter your eyes open if they were closed. Just taking a moment to wake up, however feels best for you. And then as you're ready, rolling over your knees, coming to a tabletop position. Maybe that means knees on a blanket. Spreading through your fingertips as you stack your shoulders over your wrists. Knees under hips. Crown of head reaching forward, tailbone reaching back for tabletop. Drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale, lower your belly, chest shines forward, shoulder blades together on your back, tailbone lifts for cow pose. Exhale, pushing the earth away, arching into your spine, tucking your tailbone down as you gaze back towards your knees. Cat pose. Inhale for cow, chest shining forward, hips lift. Exhale, pushing the earth away, belly button all the way in towards your spine. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Nice, one more just like this. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Nice, coming back to a neutral tabletop. Maybe taking a moment to wiggle side to side or roll through your ribs. Bending into your arms, or maybe lifting up off of those wrists for a moment. Nice. And as you're feeling into your body, taking the movements that your body's asking for right now, gently making your way back to a tabletop, belly button drawn in, crown of head forward, tailbone back, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, extend your left leg long behind you, flexing into your heel, toes drawn up towards your kneecap, toes can always be on the earth. And then shifting your weight into your left hand, extend your right hand alongside your right ear. For a spinal balance, drawing that belly button up so you're not sinking here, but still a straight line through your heel all the way to your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, draw your elbow towards your knee underneath you, pushing the earth away with your left hand. Inhale, extend long. And exhale, elbow towards your knee. Inhale, extend long. And exhale, elbow towards your knee. Maybe they come to touch, maybe they don't. Inhale, extend. And exhale, release right hand and left knee. And we'll switch sides. Inhale, extend, right leg back behind you, flexing through your toes, reaching your heel back. Toes can be on the earth. And then extending left arm alongside your left bicep. Spinal balance, belly button drawn in. Inhale. Exhale, elbow towards your knee. Inhale, extending long. Exhale, elbow towards your knee. Nice. Inhale, extending long. Exhale, elbow towards your knee. Reaching, extending out, fingertips forward, heel back. Exhale, release, left hand and right knee to a tabletop, curling your toes under as you arrive here. And with your toes curled under, lift your knees up by lifting your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Pressing through your hands, pressing through the L shape of your pointer and your thumb. My hair is a hassle today. But reaching, hands about shoulder width distance. Feet can be about shoulder width distance as well, maybe hips width distance. Really just finding what feels supportive in your body here. And maybe walking it out, turning your head to the left, and then to the right. Gently making your way to stillness here, lifting your heels, bending into your knees, lifting your hips up and back. Inhale and exhale. Gazing forward between your hands, gently walk your feet up to meet them. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Releasing your head, neck, and shoulders down, keeping a slight bend of your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips press into shins, lengthening your spine as you reach the crown of your head forward, tailbone back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping your arms all the way out to come up, full stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way out to come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. From your forward fold, plant both hands on the earth and step both feet way back to the back of the mat, high plank. Knees can lower, inhaling here. Exhale, lower down all the way or halfway. Inhale, draw your chest forward to come up, shoulder blades together on your back, cobra or up dog. Exhale, curl your toes under and shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. Once again, maybe walking it out, noticing this second down dog and how it feels in your body. Maybe gently adjust your hair. You don't have to. So from a downward facing dog, inhale, extend your right leg high up behind you, three-legged down dog, reaching out through that heel. Exhale, draw right knee towards your nose to plant your foot between your hands, lowering your left knee down. Inhale, both arms up and overhead, Anjaneyasana. Low lunge here, taking a moment, shift forward and back. We've seen this one during the week. Nice. Really engaging in your arms, pressing down through your feet and your knees. Inhaling, reach. Exhale, shift your hips back, straightening into that right leg. Right toes turn up, half splits. Yeah, just giving yourself room. This is a great place to bring in blocks. Great place to stay tall. As long as your toes are flexed up towards your kneecap, as much as works for you. Breathing here. As you're ready, gently shift your hips forward, bending into that right knee, planting that right foot, curl your left toes under, lift up off of that left knee as you extend your arms up and overhead, high crescent lunge. Nice. Arriving, pressing down into your front foot as you keep that front knee bent, lifting out of that left heel. So heel lifts up in the back, straightening into your leg, maybe taking a moment to bend into that back leg to just find stability of your hips, your pelvis, underneath your ribs, and then maybe straightening it again. Nice. Inhaling here. Exhale. Bring your left heel down to the mat. So pivoting your hips open to the left side, extending your arms out forward and back. Front knee stays bent. Back foot is now parallel to the short edge of your mat. Arms are extended long. Gaze out over your right fingertips or your chin. It's maybe checking your feet, lining your front heel up with your back arch. Pressing down into your feet and drawing them towards each other to create some sensation, some effort on the underside of your legs. Nice. Keeping your ribs stacked over your hips. Breathing here. And maybe taking a moment to find some movement. Sometimes that can feel supportive. Just wiggle into your hips. Noticing if your shoulders are sneaking up on your ears. Rolling them back and down. Nice, inhale. And exhale, circle both hands down to the inside of that right foot, heel toeing your right foot out to the right. Nice, a runner's lunge here. Maybe lowering that left knee down or rolling onto that pinky toe side edge of your right foot. Finding the stretch if your knee is down, the strength and stretch if your knee is up. Breathing here. Nice. If you've rolled onto the pinky toe side edge of that right foot, replanting your foot on the earth. Curling your left toes under to lift up off of your left knee and stepping right foot back to meet your left. Nice high plank here. Inhale and exhale. One more just like this, deep inhale. And exhale, bend into your knees and shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Moving pretty quick today. So feel free to take it a little bit slower. Maybe stay in a posture for a moment longer. Just noticing your body, noticing the postures, and noticing your breath. Inhale your left leg high up behind you, three-legged down dog, reaching that heel up and back. Exhale, draw left knee towards your nose to plant your foot between your hands, lower right knee down. Inhale, both arms up and overhead, Anjaneyasana. Nice. And arrive here. Arms reaching up. Drawing your shoulders down and away from your ears. So you have a little bit of room there, not squeezing into your neck or your throat. Maybe giving your hands a wiggle. Giving everything a wiggle, that's fine. Okay, reaching up through your fingertips as you press down into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, shift your hips back, straightening into that left leg, curling your left toes up. I was going to say sweep your hips back, but that's a little different. Half splits here. Toes drawn up towards your kneecap, straightening into that leg. Great place for blocks. Especially if you're feeling this in your back. Nice. As you're ready, shifting your hips forward, bending back into your left knee, planting your left foot. Curl right toes under, lift up off of right knee, lift arms up and overhead. High crescent lunge. Woohoo. Reaching up, once again, pressing down into that front foot, keeping that front knee bent. Lifting out of that back heel. Keeping your hips squared for now. Breathing here, inhale. And exhale, spin your right heel down to the mat. Opening arms forward and back to a T shape. Noticing your feet. Lining your front heel up with your back arch, pressing down into that pinky toe side edge of your right foot and drawing your legs towards each other isometrically, so without moving them, just energetically drawing them towards each other, right to center. Gazes out over your left fingertips, rolling your shoulders down your back. Yeah. And taking a moment maybe to lean forward and back, give a little wiggle. Really what's calling to you. Listening, maybe you inch that left knee out to the left a little bit if you're like me and your knee tends to knock in. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale, circle your hands down to the inside of your left foot, heel toeing your left foot out a little bit to the left. Runner's lunge. Right knee can stay lifted or it can lower down to a blanket. Maybe you roll onto that pinky toe side edge of your left foot. Bringing this into a lizard's pose or runner's lunge, wherever you're feeling it today. It's Saturday, feel it. Yeah. Whew. Nice. If you've rolled on to the pinky toe side edge of that left foot, replanting the sole of your foot on the earth, curl right toes under to lift up off of that right knee and step left foot back to meet your right. Knees can lower back down if that is more supportive for you. Inhaling here in plank. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, bend into your knees to shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. From your downward facing dog, lower your knees down to the mat a little bit wider than your hips, letting your big toes come to touch, and sit your hips back onto your heels, extending your arms forward, inching your fingertips along the mat away from you, letting your forehead come down. You can always stay on your shins and forearms and just release your head between your shoulders. For polar bear, this one's definitely more supportive of me having to talk. Breathing here. And as you're ready, walking your hands back towards your body, coming to a seat, swinging your legs out in front of you, maybe scooching to the middle. And then rolling down, maybe slowly, maybe all at once, finding what works best for you as we slow down. Once you're on your back, draw your knees in towards your belly, giving them a squeeze, maybe a roll from side to side, or drawing circles with your knees. From here, come to stillness. Shift your hips over to the left just a little bit and let both knees fall over to the right. Keeping both shoulder blades glued down to the earth, open your arms out side to side, coming to a supine twist. Maybe putting a block or a blanket between your knees or your ankles. Wherever you are, have your shoulder blades both glued down to the earth, so you're not twisting in your whole body. Just creating a spiral staircase of your spine. On an exhale, lift back up through center and switch sides, shifting your hips over to the right. Let your knees fall over to the left. Again, sitting arms out side to side, shoulder blades on the earth. Bring in any props that feel supportive. On an exhale, draw your knees back up through center. One more posture before closing out our practice. Reach between your knees to grab onto the outside of your feet or your shins, back of your thighs, to draw your knees down to the outside of your torso and press the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. For a happy baby, pressing your tailbone down as you shift side to side, maybe bending or straightening into your legs. As you're ready, draw your knees back to center, and then slowly extending your legs long on the earth. Letting your feet gently fall side to side, opening your arms out side to side, palms facing up, walking your shoulder blades underneath you. Bring in any props you need to support you. Maybe that's a blanket over your hips or a blanket under your knees. We'll take one breath, take one big breath together here. First, exhaling out all the air you have. And then inhale, filling up. Holding at the top. Exhale, release. Savasana. You can stay here in Savasana for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to take the next step of class, begin to take in some deeper breaths. Letting the rise and fall of your chest and belly be the first movements you make. When you're ready for some more, bringing movement into your fingers and your toes. Then your wrists and your ankles. Continuing to grow your movement as you're ready. Maybe growing it so much so that you extend your arms overhead and legs long for a full body stretch. Drawing your knees in towards your belly and roll onto your favorite side. Drawing your knees in and letting your head rest on your bicep. To let today's class settle before pressing yourself up to a tall, comfortable seat, whatever that means for you. Maybe keeping your eyes closed or gaze soft. Draw your hands together at heart center. Palm pressing the palm, thumbs pressing the sternum, sitting tall. Inhale. And exhale. Bow your chin to your chest. And drawing thumbs to third eye center, right between your eyebrows. And bow forward, bowing in gratitude to your breath, gratitude to your body, gratitude to this practice that your breath and your body led you through today. I bow in gratitude to you and this practice for being here for us to explore with each other. Happy Saturday. Happy day 6. Thanks for joining me in this summer shakeup.